Hi there, Jeremy Dyken here for Green Planet TV. This week we're going to look at the Grower's Handbook written by David Robinson. Now this is a really interesting book. It's got a lot of great information. This is a really knowledgeable guy. We're going to be giving him a call right now and do a little interview. David, are you there?
Hi Jeremy, you're on the phone with David, the Garden Sage.
How you doing?
I'm awesome. I've been working my butt off all day in my garden. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful myself. I guess what I want to find out is what inspired you to write the Grower's Handbook?
Well, Jeremy, 12 years ago I started designing a course. And it was during this process that I realized that I knew what worked, but not why. And as I continued my studies, I had my light bulb moments in which I acquired what I call the working plant model in my mind. Suddenly I understood why, everything clicked. This was of monumental importance to me as I've spent the last 15 years working the retail floors of hydroponic stores in BC. And I went on to teach very successfully for 2 years, and I've spent the last 10 years refining this material into a book. I always say, this is the book I've needed my whole career, and I had to write it to get it. So, essentially, my clients inspired me to write this book. I cannot conduct a personal seminar for each person, so reading my book is like me talking to them for 20 hours.
Nice. Where exactly did you get your information from?
I always tell my clients that my information is not my opinion. Rather, it is statistical information gathered from thousands of clients. So I draw my information from 15 years of day-to-day experience. The best information that I was exposed to was in university biology books sent to me by a professor of biology. Otherwise, I have calculated that I've spent over 40,000 waking hours of my life dealing with the world of gardening. And I seem to possess a talent for understanding these matters and communicating them to others in a way they can understand. I'm literally submerged in this world. This understanding that I possess and communicate is my life's work.
Wow. So what are some of the principles of growing that you teach?
A main principle of my knowledge that I've never seen put forth is my factors that create maximum yield in order of importance. Number 1 being genetics. Number 2, environment. Lights on temp, lights off temp, CO2 levels, humidity levels, air movement, all of that. Number 3, the system, the grower, cultural techniques and practices, and the mistake accident factor. Number 4, nutrients and additives.
Okay, what do you think are some of the misconceptions of growing?
Well, going back to my factors that go into maximum yield, you'll probably notice that new gardeners conceive this order of importance in the opposite. They think that the solution is in a bottle and that they have to find the ultimate system. But logic will show the truth. Good genetics in a good environment will usually yield well in many different systems with many different nutrient programs.
Okay. And can you kind of summarize growing?
I think the cover of my new book summarizes growing in an image of a scientific beaker with a plant inside. We create a consistent environment with science for our plants to maximize vitality and performance.
Wow, that's cool. What was the original purpose of this book?
This book was originally created for the purpose of teaching. So it is concise and without distracting information. The book is comprised of what you need to know. It is designed to impart the model of how plants actually work to your mind. Then you can go beyond the book.
Okay, and obviously some people, they may have seen your first book, and now we've got the second edition. What was the purpose of number 2?
When I printed the first English edition, I knew it wasn't perfect. But I knew it would be of huge benefit to others, and I couldn't wait anymore. The bones of the book were very good, but it needed polishing. I manually created an index, I rewrote sections that I had rushed, made it exactly the way I wanted, fixed grammatical errors and typos. I added what I call my quick reference chart, which is a fantastic page. And I gave the book a look that is more authentic to where I'm coming from.
And how about your response now from this book? How's things been going?
Oh, fantastic. I've always been so pleased and encouraged with the response people have had for my book, and some people have shared some very touching and inspired testimonials.
Well, if I want to get more information, if I want to get the book, where do I get it?
You can get more information at mygreenplanet.com or thegrowershandbook.com. We've also started working on a new website that's going to be pretty exciting, thegardensage.com. And, you know, I'm confident that everyone can benefit from reading this book, even if you've been growing for 20 years. So give it a chance. Even if you have to read it 3 times, you can acquire that working plant model and own this knowledge for yourself.
David, thank you very much today for joining us. And
Jeremy, it's my pleasure.
Thank you. We hope to talk to you soon.
Have an awesome evening.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. This is a great book, and we really hope you check it out.